Hi Cuddle Doulas, and thank you so much for inviting me into this group. I've just been breastfeeding and I'm snuggled up in my little one's bed, so I thought I'd just shoot from here whilst I was feeling cuddly. My name's Rebecca, and strictly speaking I'm not really a doula, which is why I've been hanging back for a while, because I felt like a bit of a fraud, or what's the word, like I was infiltrating a group that I didn't belong to. And yet when I've been looking at your beautiful videos, I was moved to tears by the beauty of you women, and had such a sense of belonging. I felt like I'd come home and found my tribe. And I'm passionate about birth. So although I don't actually attend births, but I would if I could, I founded Syntonic Birth. Syntonic meaning in harmony with one's environment and consistent with one's personality and beliefs. And that's really the tenet of my message. It's really apt for birth. It's derived from drawing tight or opening and stretching. It sums up the whole action of the cervix for me, but also sort of foundation principle for life. So that's kind of what I'm about and where I come from, and relate that to birth and gentle parenting and life in general. My background is as an actress, so with that came a lot of body work and emotional work, and I haven't done that since the birth of my first son, who's now 7.5, a bit more. I was also, and still am, a holistic massage therapist, so again more body work. But while I was pregnant with my first son, Orlando, I trained in NLP results coaching, which included hypnosis and neurological repatterning. So basically transformational coaching, as I call it, for really fast and effective belief and behavioural change. And that was the bit that I don't think has been applied to birth. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't know anyone else doing that. So after the most incredible birth experience with Orlando, home birth, water birth, really gentle, totally life-changing and life-affirming experience, I got the birth bug, and I'm just so blessed, so grateful that I had the guardian angels, as I call them, to point me in the right direction along the way in my pregnancy, because otherwise I don't really want to think about how it could have been. But what it taught me was that yeah, I'm very much about the expectations, people's expectations, and getting into their heads. Expectations determining outcomes. So I've run birth awareness workshops, for which I got funding some time ago, where, yeah, as well as parting information, but to be able to instill belief in their bodies and in their birth experiences. Also very much taking them from A to B, which is very much how I work, to get into their heads. What were the pictures, and using all the senses, what were the pictures and the sounds and the thoughts and the beliefs of what they had in their heads, and then showing them positive imprinting, and yeah, all of them walked away with completely different expectations and possibilities. And now my 7-year-old Orlando is here, as well as Leo in the background. Okay, he wants to join, so here's Orlando. Okey-doke. And yeah, that was some time ago. And where am I going with this? since then, I've had my second son, Leo, and again, a gentle home birth, water birth, this time not with an independent midwife, but with NHS midwives, which I have to say was an entirely different experience. And somehow I got all political the second time around. I thought I had to do it as, you know, as other people might. There's this big thing about not everyone can afford an independent midwife. And I tried to fight for not having a stranger walking through the door as I was crowning, which that's exactly what happened. And yeah, they're midwives that I knew and trusted. And yeah, it was really on a hiding to nothing, and I should have just... I know that continuity of care is really, really important, and I did not want strangers at my birth, but that's what happened. So yeah, I've developed sort of 8 keystones for a calm, comfortable childbirth, and continuity of care is one. So all you women who do attend births, you're doing such sterling work building relationship with women that's so needed, and of course into postpartum care, which is kind of where I am now, without any sort of official training and without getting paid, but it's sort of what I do within my own community instinctively, and really passionate about breastfeeding and helping support that. So